Hello and welcome to Inside Tennis Football's practice facility. I'm Ryan Sylvia. This is Noah Taylor. We're with VolReport.com on the Rivals Network, and it is Monday. There is a big-time matchup on the horizon between Tennessee and Missouri. Some SEC East standings implications, a big-time matchup on the road. So to kick off the week, we talked with head coach Josh Heupel and two players, defensive back Nico Slaughter and tight end Colin Castles. So let's jump right into our takeaways. Noah, Josh Heupel, what did you have to think about what he had to say?
Yeah, he was asked about, specifically Brady Cook, the Missouri quarterback, and then obviously some of the weapons that they have, receiver Luther Burden being a guy, Cody Schrader, running back. They've been a huge key to their success this season. I think it's safe to say Missouri's kind of exceeded expectations, certainly ours, but their expectations offensively. And like you said a minute ago, this is a game where Eastern Division implications are still alive. Who would have thought that between these two teams late in the year? But it really starts with their offense and what they've been able to do offensively. Earlier in the year, they played probably one of the best games in the SEC against LSU in a shootout. We've seen them play a lot of games like that. They're capable of it. And I think it starts with Brady Cook and Josh Heupel used the word dynamic and expressing him, saying he's a guy that we can't let escape the pocket. He's a guy who can make you pay with his arm, but certainly can make you pay with his legs as well. And then again, Schrader, who leads the SEC in rushing right now, a guy that's also incredibly dynamic and can flip a game. So Tennessee's defense, which played a little bit better last week against UConn, albeit it was UConn, but has a little bit of confidence coming in. They're going to have their hands full with that Missouri offense, certainly.
Yeah, weapons at receiver too. It is a really good Missouri offense this year, and then a balanced one as well. So you have to kind of be on your toes in both regards. Josh Heupel also talked about guys that didn't play on Saturday. I asked him: Jabari Small, Amari Thomas, John Campbell Jr., three guys that didn't see the field. Obviously typical, maybe not starters, but typically see a lot of action during the course of a game. And he was like, yeah, they're fine. If we needed them, they would have been able to go. But ultimately, we felt like it would be beneficial to give them that extra week of rest and kind of use it as a bye week, which going forward is going to be a big deal for Tennessee. You have 3 games left in the regular season, 2 of them against really good football teams in Missouri and Georgia, and then an in-state battle with Vanderbilt, which obviously historically Tennessee does well in, but it is a rivalry game. It is a game that Vanderbilt's going to wake up for, so you need to be healthy down the stretch, and those are positions as well that Tennessee maybe is banged up at every once in a while. Running back, you have the 3-headed monster, but it's good to stay healthy with all 3 guys. Offensive line, you're rotating 3 guys at tackle, and you felt comfortable with Jeremiah Crawford stepping back in the starting lineup. But of course, good to have John Campbell ready to go. And then on the defensive line, a big rotation there, but Amari Thomas, probably your best nose tackle. So good to get him healthy, 100%. Use it as a bye week. You didn't need them, and now they're ready to go and rested up going forward. Let's talk about the players, though. We'll do Nico Slaughter first. What are your thoughts on his comments?
Yeah, I mean, you talked about it a second ago, having guys banged up, trying to get guys healthy, and one position group where they need that is obviously in the secondary, at defensive back. And Nico Slaughter was a guy made that transition to corner last year before that Kentucky game. Missed some time this year and said today he's feeling 100%. Maybe it's taken him some time to get back in there, but I think that's a good sign for this Tennessee defense right now. A secondary that struggled against Kentucky is trying to kind of regain their footing here. Again, going up against a really good Missouri offense and a Missouri passing attack that could definitely do some damage if they don't play their best. But having Nico Slaughter, a guy that's played a lot of football, has a lot of experience, he says he's back to 100%. I think that's a really good thing. And I think making some plays, had that, set up that pick against Alabama. I think that's kind of helped his confidence as well. But he seems to be, kind of settled back in since that injury.
Absolutely. On the other side, Colin Castles, tight end, he was the recipient of Nico's first touchdown pass, and he had some interesting comments about that. Firstly, I thought this was awesome. He said that he got the gloves he used to catch the ball signed by Nico. Said by the time Nico's done here and has the career that he's projected to have, that those will definitely be up on his wall. So just a cool moment between them. But he also said that he practices a lot with Nico. Yeah. They're both second-team guys. Of course, Castle plays pretty much 50% of the snaps alongside Jacob Warren, but Castles is on that second unit, so he catches a lot of passes from Nico in practice and in warm-ups. And he said that connection, it kind of felt natural. It felt very normal for him to get that pass from Nico and be able to find the end zone. And a little bit before that, too, he set up that play with a big catch on the sideline as well. So they joked about the 2 California kids. They talk about that connection as well. But that's something of note. Castle's no eligibility left next year, so this will be the extent of it. But kind of a cool story from Castle's there talking about catching that first touchdown pass from Nico. That'll do all from us here today, though. Tonight, here in Knoxville, Tennessee basketball kicking off the regular season against Tennessee Tech. So make sure you head to VolReport.com and subscribe to the YouTube channel for that content. Of course, we'll have more football on the way as well with the big time matchup. And the Lady Vols getting things started too on Tuesday, faced off with the U.S. national team yesterday, which was really cool. And then baseball on Thursday, getting the Orange and White World Series going. So, I mean, man, there's all kind of 4 major sports getting things going right now here on campus, and we'll have you covered throughout all of it. Head to VolReport.com, talk about it with other Vol fans and us on the Rocky Top forum, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.